Good morning, Jersey Girl sports fans. Today we are celebrating the life and legacy of the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And there is no better way to do that than through service. So this morning we are at Humphreys Elementary School with the one and only Rodney Peete. How are you?
I'm doing just fine. How are you?
Good, good.
Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And no better place to do that than in Atlanta.
Oh, absolutely.
Right?
I feel the energy here.
Absolutely. So today, talk to us about what you're doing with the service project. There's a lot of kids out doing stuff. What's going on?
Well, I've partnered with Allstate and their Give Back Day program, and basically we're looking at this day as a day on instead of a day off, and that's the message. You know, when you think about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and his legacy and how he gave back so much and sacrificed his life, this is a small thing that we can do, and this is what he wanted us to do. And there's so many ways to volunteer and to give back. You know, I think sometimes we get caught up into our own lives, and we don't have enough money to give back. But there's so much more that you can do other than donating or writing a check. You can spend time. And what Allstate has done is they're walking the walk. You know, there's a website. If you go to allstate.com/givebackday, you can find out how you can donate in any one of your communities out there around the country, and they've recognized 4 heroes this year, and it's an incredible program, but it's encouraging everybody in their community to give back and volunteer.
And today's project is about beautification.
Yes.
Right? There's some painting and planting, and there's a lot of hands-on
going
on today.
It is. We're here at Humphreys Elementary School, and we're trying to beautify this school, and like you said, we're going to do some landscaping, we're going to do some painting, and try to get our hands dirty and do what we can and really be real with it. I think that sometimes you know, you talk about it, but it is about creating a better environment for the students coming in here to learn, and that's what we're trying to do.
And I think it's so awesome. You know, you're an athlete, and having played professional football, and so many kids aspire to that. But I think it's such a great example, and I just believe that the best thing you can be to anybody is an example. And what a great example for you to come back and give of your time, give of your talents. What do you hope that people take away from this? What do the children get from this day?
I hope that they get more out of it than what they give. I think that's the thing. You know, when you start to understand how you can make a difference in someone else's life, and what fulfillment you get out of that is more than you could ever get. I think it's amazing. Some of the best moments of my life is being able to go to places and see smiles on kids' faces, or be able to change somebody's life or inspire someone, and that's what we're all about. And I think we have a responsibility. It's not just, you know, athletes or people in the public eye. I think that we are role models to people in our everyday lives. So when people look at you or look at me, that see us every day, they see how we conduct ourselves and see what we're doing, and that's what they look up to. And if we can be shining examples of that, that's more than enough. And I think that's what we're put here today, and that's how we can honor Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Absolutely. Well, you know, I cannot leave this day, let this day go by after a phenomenal weekend of NFL playoff games. I have to do a slight shift, Jersey Girl sports fans. The NFC and the AFC was ridiculous. The Giants, the Green Bay, I don't know what that was about. What do you think is going to happen next weekend? Who's your picks?
Well, based on what's happened so far, I have no idea what's going to happen. I think that it's been incredible, but it's like deja vu for the Giants and Green Bay, isn't it?
Yeah.
Going back, the Green Bay Packers just faced the Giants team at the wrong time. They are probably the hottest team in the NFL right now, and not that San Francisco needs to be overly worried because they're playing well too. But the Giants, when they turn it up and they're playing well, they're as good as anybody, and it showed against Atlanta, and it really showed against Green Bay.
Seemed to be a weekend of defense.
It was, because I think that we looked at the Packers all season long as this machine that can score on anybody and put up all kinds of points. And then they ran into a defense that kind of disrupted them a little bit. And in San Francisco, what an incredible game that was.
Oh, man.
You know, to see that game go back and forth in the last 4 minutes, and then see a guy like Alex Smith that people wrote off come back and have that kind of game in his first playoff game was amazing.
Even the Texans.
Yeah.
I mean, how exciting was that game?
Very exciting, with a third-string quarterback coming in and playing under that type of pressure, going into Baltimore and having a chance to kind of put his team in a position to win. It'll be an interesting championship game on both sides. You know, I don't know if Baltimore can go into New England and do that again and beat them the way the Patriots are playing. But the San Francisco Giants game, that's a toss-up. I don't know who's going to win that game.
I would love to see, personally, a rematch of the '07 Super Bowl. Pats, Giants still come out victorious. That's my prediction.
That could very well happen.
I would love to see that. But we want to
so with all those Jersey Girl sports fans.
Yes, Jersey girls, absolutely. Thank you so much. I mean, the one and only Rodney Peete. Please say hello to your beautiful wife.
I will.
We have her book.
I will.
We love it.
Yeah.
Get your own damn beer and watching the game. If you don't have it, get a copy, ladies. It's phenomenal if you want to know anything about football. Thank you to Allstate, and we're gonna go do some service. Day on.
Love it. Thank you.
Awesome. Rodney Peete, Jersey Girl Sports, for women and sports meet on our terms.